Bioscience. So the only ones that we haven't checked are Bioscience and Robotics, I think. Let me just double check. Robotics we haven't been to. Synth retention, that's the SRB, we've already been there. Advanced systems, we've already done that.
Makes me thankful for being down here.
So let's go to Bioscience real fast. This might be where Virgil's lab is also. We'll probably be in here for a little bit. Unless Virgil's was robotics, but I don't. Lighting doors. Where does this go? There's just some hallway. Go back and go through the front.
You have time to examine my latest reports on batch 274.
Oh.
I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations at Warwick. He's eager to get that.
Harambe's in there.
Put everything else to one side.
All right, hang
How
on.
the Warwick family is doing. Young Wally must be close to 10 years old by now. It's remarkable that any child can survive for so long up there, don't you think?
I try not to think too much about it. We have more than enough to occupy ourselves here. Those people are the last remnants of a dying past. It's best not to dwell on the subject.
They're still people, and they're suffering. We can at least admit that it's regrettable. After all, how can we hope to redefine mankind if we can't even hold on to our own humanity?
Well, that's a question best left to our colleagues in the robotics division.
Yes, well... I suppose you're right.
Wow, this place looks nice. Plants and stuff.
Director Holdren seems very taken to.
Do 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 do. Second time I've done that today.
Doc.
Yes, yes, I'm sure that whatever you have to say is very interesting, but now simply isn't a good time.
Working on something important?
All of my work is important. Now, if you're quite finished, I'd very much like to get back to these mental equations. They're difficult enough without the distractions.
Equations for what?
Honestly, you wouldn't understand them. Now, I'm afraid I must end this little chat, although it's been so very diverting.
Very diverting. All right, sir.
Good day. Dr. Watson can be a little obsessive when it comes to rules and policies.
I really want to see that. All right, let's talk to this guy first.
The latest synth generation is just amazing.
Clayton.
Those guys in robotics are working miracles.
Hey, don't walk away from me.
Hi, Doc.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
Like what?
I was just about to explain that. As the name implies, the Bioscience division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
The gorillas are synths too?
They are indeed. Judging by your reaction, we've done a good job making them seem lifelike. The initiative is still in its early stages, but the prospects are very exciting. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is, but I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
Shh. Look, the Institute seems like a very interesting place, but I don't know if my character would wanna join them. I don't
It's all
think.
right. No hurry.
I'm not sure. Right now, I'm just trying to keep an open mind.
It's a big decision, I know. But it's also a rare and important opportunity. No need to rush to judgment. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Institutionalized. You can now fast travel to and from the Institute. There we go. We did it. Gotta see all the the little animation. My God, who's it gonna be?
No hurry.
Oh. Synth retention. Talk to father. Yeah, I don't know. There it is. All right, so now after we're done here, we can leave and then go drop off all the junk and then come back and loot all the junk.
It's all right.
Tell me more about those synth gorillas.
On the whole, I'd say they were a success. Their behavior does generally match what our historical data says it should be. Unfortunately, we had a few early setbacks. The creatures can become suddenly aggressive, and they're quite strong.
As
they
gorillas are.
destroyed 2 of their synth handlers. So now we keep them in an isolated habitat where they can be safely observed.
Director Holdren seems very taken with you.
All right, I want to look at these gorillas before.
Dr. Holdren's Synth Gorilla project is showing promising results.
Oh my God. Thick. Dude, that's crazy, man. They really do look like real gorillas, not synths. That's crazy, man.
Excuse me.
This guy just has...
Mankind redefined. It's catchy, isn't it?
Kind of, yeah. Remedy says, in survival mode, you can teleport to the Institute from anywhere and then teleport back to CIT ruins, which is pretty OP. Wow. Is that because there's generally no fast travel in survival? FEV lab entry terminal. Oh, yep. This is where we gotta go. This will be interesting. Yeah, none. Oh, man. Dude, I can't imagine trying to do a survival playthrough. Is that across all the Fallouts as well? Like New Vegas and 3? I don't know if 3 had survival mode or not.
Excuse me.
Liam's been trying to teach me robotics. It's more complicated than I thought.
Could also use Brotherhood's Vertibirds. I still need to use that. Haven't used it yet. And Railroad Minutemen get the shaft. Doo-doo. Further disappointment, they didn't fix up the metro. Bioscience. Okay, I think what we're gonna do is let's finish talking to this guy, then we'll leave, and then we'll come
Sorry,
back.
but I'm too preoccupied for chit-chat.
And then so I
great to
can
have
loot
you
all
here.
this stuff. See, more
Clayton.
talking.
Something I can do for you?
You mentioned medical care. I might need that from time to time.
You mentioned medical care.
Free medical care.
In that case, you'll want to introduce yourself to Dr. Dean Volkert. He's our top biologist and also serves as the Institute's resident
Oh
physician.
yeah, we've already
Dr. Volkert works in the
run to
infirmary.
that guy.
Just pay him a visit whenever you need to. You won't find better medical care anywhere else in the Commonwealth. I'll promise you that.
Dr. Watson doesn't think I'm Institute material. I'm gonna prove him wrong.
Hey, that's your father we were just talking about.
Dr. Holdren.
Good to see you again. Did you need something?
Now, is he actually gonna give me a quest?
Is there anything I can do to help out?
I think Dr. Carlin was looking for help with one of his experiments. You should talk to him.
Dr. Carlin. I don't know if you're actually in here. I have a feeling that when we go talk to Sean, he's gonna be like, yo, so you in or what? And then I'm gonna have to make a decision right then and there, I bet. He's not gonna just let me come and go. I mean, maybe, but...
Please resist any urge you might feel to eat the
You
specimens in
smell
the
like you've been
hydroponic
above
garden.
ground.
So, is that good or bad, ma'am?
Isaac,
Well, well, if it isn't our visitor from the past. Some time ago, we covertly replaced the family patriarch at Warwick Homestead with a synth. He's been field testing a variety of genetically modified seeds that I created. Take this packet of seeds to the Roger Warwick synth. Be careful with these. They represent years of genetic manipulation and enhancement. Hopefully you can manage such a simple task.
Pencil neck.
seeds for what?
A melon plant that will, if my calculations are correct, be able to grow even in heavily irradiated soil. The fruit
Dang,
it
that's
bears
pretty...
will be perfectly healthy and edible. Or so I hope. Now listen closely, because this next part is vitally important.
I don't know if I'm gonna do this
When
or
Roger
not.
asks how your trip was, tell him some blood bugs chased you halfway across the Commonwealth. That code phrase will identify you as an agent of the Institute. Also, you must be discreet. Do nothing to draw attention to yourself or raise suspicion.
So this is just like again, parallel to the railroad. When you identify yourself as a railroad agent, there's a specific line you have to say or a code phrase.
And if your synth has been compromised?
Then you'll have to improvise. You seem clever. I'm sure you'll manage. Now hurry on to Warwick Homestead so we can begin the experiment.
Building a better crop. I don't know. Maybe we will do it. I don't know. We'll see. Remember, says Fallout 3 didn't have official hardcore mode. In Fallout New
Can I
Vegas,
turn
you can
off the
fast travel and save
interferometer?
anywhere you want. Okay. Honestly, I think Fallout 4 went a little too far. New Vegas was near perfect. They just needed to add diseases and infections and stuff. Yeah, if you can't fast travel all the time, and it's only certain locations or the vertibird, that's gotta be brutal. Especially if you've already, like, discovered a lot of stuff. Okay. Let me read this terminal real fast. And saving only in beds, that's a harsh one. That's when you just, like, start sleeping in any bed that you can find, assigned or not. Just, I'm sleeping here, because I need to save. Jeez. Our guest has arrived. Another honored guest is here. I want to remind everyone to be polite, accommodating, and welcoming. It is not often we receive visitors from the surface, and this occasion is more special than others. I know I can count on all of you to extend a hand of friendship and greet our visitor with the utmost hospitality. That was the director guy that we talked to. Power conservation. Let's skim through this one. Lately, however, we've been getting lax in our habits. Too often I'm finding lights and equipment left on when they shouldn't be. That's a no-no. That sensuology, the next step. I have some exciting news to share with all of you. Father has approved the next phase of my proposed sensuology initiative, and I'm already in the process of setting up a schedule for the initial prototyping phase. As has always been the case, this is a low priority project, but those of you who find yourselves with free time are welcome to contribute. I'll need to make a few preliminary decisions, not the least of which is what kind of creature we'll want to replicate. I don't have to tell you how eager I am to begin. I cannot wait to see what amazing things we can do given our recent advances in synth development. That was probably before the gorillas. Soil pH value. You know, I'm a nerd about this. Yeah, that alkaline, that acidic. Those are all good pH balanced levels. I don't know. Access logs. Yeah, just all. when it launched, exit save didn't exist, and a surprising amount of mattresses you find outside can't be interacted with. Wow. That must have been a nightmare. And unlike New Vegas, which I remember them specifically saying, let's go ahead and see if we can just exit out of here real fast. Okay, now we can. I remember in New Vegas, if you decided to play on survival, you would be rewarded with something. I don't know if it was like an item, a perk, a weapon, by going through the entire game on that mode, not changing it, and all that stuff. I don't know. I'm assuming Fallout 4 does not have something like that because it's not Vegas or whatever. It was an achievement? Really? Oh, wow. I didn't know we teleported out. That's pretty cool. Really? It was just an achievement? That's depressing. They made it sound like you were gonna get like some in-game item, like I don't know, a suit or something. Suit, weapon, item, perk. That's disappointing. Well, they couldn't really give you an item. There's no New Game Plus and no playing after the end. Alright, do I need to drop off anything? Poisoner's combat rifle. Oh, I do have a bunch of apparel that I can drop off. Drop all that stuff up here. Why is the FPS so bad? It was like literally 30 when I was looking over here. Probably just had to load or something. Alright, so let's drop off a lot of this stuff here. Guard hat. Wait, no, I'm good with the Coast Guard hat. Okay, we drop that off. We can drop that in this other one. And I could go back and loot all the aluminum. Oh yeah, drop off the meat and all that stuff. There's so many missing bobbleheads. There's what, 6 up there, 7, 13 bobbleheads I'm missing. All right, let me drop off some of this stuff here. Drop off some bourbon. Definitely keep stuff that has a +1 to charisma. Drop off some Nuka Cherry. Drop off the Quantum. Drop off the meat. Stealth Boy. Wow, vodka adds max HP to 25. Whiskey. Purified water. There we go. Alright, we got a lot of room to work with. Go back and loot stuff. So now, how does one get back to the Institute? I could take my this armor, but I'll just keep walking around in this one. This is fine.
Let's get this show on the road.
See if we can just teleport back to it. Where are we at, Institute? I guess we just fast travel back in. Well, that's easy enough. I will make sure that I loot. Oh yeah, because we could just teleport. We don't have the teleport
I've got
thing.
reports to deliver.
Oh, well, talk to me, ma'am.
Our technology must seem pretty advanced by your standards.
Bioscience? Let's go back to Bioscience here. And loot all the things that were in there in the different rooms that we didn't check. So we've got this to check out. We've got robotics. which Remington says it's kind of a big area.
You wouldn't happen to have a spare polarizer on you, would you?
Nope. Just take all that.
Dr. Carlin's doing some amazing things with our genetically engineered crops.
Remember, use discretion. We don't want to blow our synth's cover.
Dr. Orman's lecture on cold fusion was nothing short of a revelation.
Father's work has been a real inspiration for me.
Liam's been trying to teach me robotics. It's more complicated than I thought.
Wow, there's a lot of stuff. What are we looking at on weight right now? We're pretty good. So it doesn't weigh too much, but what kind of weight? Emergency pharmaceutical kit. There's drugs in there. Technical document. Pencil. All right, this area is clear. Let's go over on this side. My power core is getting low. Our armor core. Forcer uniform. I might have taken one already. Nothing in there. This was the hallway that we didn't walk down, right? Or microscope. Oh, FEV lab. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'll go in through the other way. Go on that. Boxes. Ah. I didn't realize that this Bioscience had all these little hallways and stuff. All that. I don't want to take all of that stuff there. Yeah, here's the door that I was referring to. Okay, so now we're back around. All right, should we try and go to the FEV lab? Go check it out.
Child synth.
Hey there.
Just
Scanning
remarkable.
unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
Let's see.